Today I'm going to show you how to do question number 4 on your assignment, grading on a curve. Question number 4 says, suppose the professor wants the scores to be curved in a way that results in the following. The first one is the top 10% of scores receive an A. I'm going to show you an example of how to do this. In StatCrunch, I've loaded just some random test grades. I went ahead and found the mean and the standard deviation. You will, of course, do this with your data. After that, I opened up my normal calculator and I'm going to input my mean and my standard deviation. We are talking about the top 10%. So if you think about the top would not be less than, because that's going to be shaded to the left. It would have to be greater than, because that's shaded to the right. Because we are talking about 10%, that is going to go here. And we're going to put it in as 0.10 and compute. So now it tells us that anyone that scored greater than or equal to 92.159678 should be receiving an A. All of our scores are whole numbers, so we're not going to have any that are 92.15. What we have to decide is if we're going to use 92 or a 93 as the cutoff point. Now 92 would actually be too small, so for the first one, we're going to round it to 93. So all exam scores that scored 93 and above are going to receive an A. For letter grade B, those are going to be all the scores between the 70th and the 90th percentile. So we're going to focus on the 70th percentile first. If you think about percentiles, they are percentages, and they also always read to the left. So the first thing we need to do is switch our symbol to be less than or equal to. And because 70th is a percentage, we're going to put 0.70 on the far right and compute. So 79.6, which will round to 80, is going to be the lower bound, and those grades will be going to a 92, because anything that goes to a 93 and above will be an A. So you can kind of see whatever's here, you're going to drop it down by 1, and it will be here as the upper bound of the lower grade. The next one for C are scores between the 30th and the 70th percentile. So I'm going to put, again, it's percentile, so we would leave that as less than or equal to. We're talking about the 30th, so we put 0.30 in the far right blank and compute. So 62.2, and we're going to round it up to 63. And that will go to a 79. Again, 79 and then 80. For a D, scores between the 10th and the 30th percentile receive a D. Less than or equal to, because we are talking about percentiles, and we're going to put 0.10. So anything from a 50 to a 62. An F is going to be your bottom 10%. So really, it's anything that's below 49.